Hello ladies, so as you know, the filming for this month has been very hectic. I just ran. I am gonna just try to get this last week done now that I have the time. Hold on, there's crap here. That is a blow up bounce house. I'm not putting it away. All right, we are on Monday the 20th. So this is full body and we have 3 Tabata timers. So what that means is you go into your timers app, and where it says Tabata timer, you just hit start. So normally we change the length of the rest and the work. This time you're just gonna leave it as is. So a regular Tabata timer is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 8 rounds. So that gives you 4 minutes. So you're gonna do 3 separate Tabata timers. So you're gonna just do the first one, hit start, rest as much as you want. Start the second one, you just hit start, rest as much as you want, and then for the third one, and then there is a part 2. So we have stationary skaters and front raises. I'm gonna move this way. Okay. Move my chair. All right, so stationary skaters and front raises. Your second Tabata is front rack squat and tricep extensions. Tricep extensions is overhead. I almost did kickbacks. And narrow squats. And plank jacks. And then part 2 is ab holds. So you can hold here, you can hold here, hold however you want to hold. So back to the Tabatas, because each one is 8 rounds, that means that you can do 4 and 4. So that's why there's 2 exercises. So you're going to alternate each exercise. So you're going to do skaters, front raises, skaters, front raises until you hit 8 rounds, okay? So stationary skaters is very simple. Instead of bounding like this for our skaters, we just kind of stay in place and just shuffle our feet, okay? So bent, straight, switch, bent, straight, switch, switch. You don't have to reach down. I just do, but you want to make sure if you are, see my back is still straight, it's not hunched like this, okay? Front raises. So the reason also I want to point out, if you've been with me before, is that normally we do the 3 Tabata timers for like a cardio type of workout. This still is cardio, but you'll notice that we have strength moves in here because it is a full body day. So I kind of mixed strength and cardio together here. Front raises. This is where you just lift right up in front of you. Nice slow lower, up. Nice slow lower. Make sure that you're not flying up or doing anything weird. Your second Tabata, front rack squat and tricep extension. So front rack squat just means you're putting the weight like this. It's in front of your body. I always rest the dumbbell on my shoulder and then you hit your squat. And a lot of people are a little bit more comfortable doing a little bit wider of a squat than normal when they do it this way. Maybe it just feels more stable, but it's just your squat with a front rack hold. And of course you can tap and go or full sit. If you full sit, make sure that you just sit down, keeping your same form and posture, and then stand up. Don't sit and sink into your chair or come up like this and then stand up. Just do it very controlled. Sit, stand, okay? Or tap and go. And then you have your tricep extension. So you can, just like our skull crushers, you can do 2 or 1. If you do 1, you're gonna hold it like this, hold it above your head, let it drop at the elbow and back up. Drop at the elbow, back up. If you wanna do 2, you hold 2 in your hand. Same idea. It's just anytime you're holding 2, you have to have more control and more strength because you have to have them moving together. Third Tabata timer, narrow squats and plank jacks. So this is just your narrow variation of a squat. So your feet shouldn't be totally touching, but they should be inside of shoulder width. And I always put my hands out in front. It helps balance because when you do a front squat, you your legs don't have really anywhere to go underneath you. So when you're squatting and your legs are open, your body kind of falls between your legs. When you have that narrow stance, it's like you are forced to bend over more. So I just find it easier to put my hands out to help me so I don't feel like I'm like tipping forward. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I do. And plank jack. So this is high plank position, and then your feet do jumping jacks. Out, in, try not to bounce too much. Don't have your butt piped up too high. If you can't do that, you're gonna step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. And of course you can use your chair, your height here, or step, okay? And then for part 2, it's ab holds to a timer. So we're gonna do it 4 times, and we're all doing between 20 and 30 seconds on, 30 seconds of rest. So if you want to switch up your hold each time, you can. I usually don't unless I start hard and then I can't do it anymore. So your hardest hold is gonna be like a layout hold, where your arms and your hands are outstretched and you're really low to the ground. That's gonna be your hardest. Then you can kind of do variations in the middle. So like here is kind of your standard hold. If you straighten your legs, that's a little bit harder. And then also if you are all the way down and you don't have your arms outstretched. So this would be probably hardest. Then next, then maybe coming up into a V, bending your legs. Any of those variations will work. So you'll see how it feels when you start. So if you start hard, you might want to end with some of the easier holds. You're doing it 4 times, and that is Monday the 20th.